On behalf of K10 Television and the Texoma Chevy dealers, we'd like to congratulate this week's Golden Apple Award winner, Derrick Jenkins. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I understand that you're a high school special education teacher, and in what ways does special education differ in the way that students are taught in the regular classroom?
You know, just some things a little more specialized for special ed kids, and but for us here, we try to do everything as much the same as anybody else. So we want those kids to realize that they got the same opportunities as everybody else, and sometimes they feel like they don't, and so our main job is to make them feel like they are as important here as anybody, and I think our school has done that. Our principal does such a great job with those things, and so just we specialize everything for them.
Is it typical to have the children they've started special education in the earlier years in school and they're just continuing on through that? And or is there a point where they leave the program?
So we try. That's really the goal for us. Our goal is to continue as we go to take things away so that they're doing everything that everybody else is doing. And so for us, the last couple of years we've had some that are no longer in special ed. We have moved them out of the program, which is the goal for everybody. They're going to take the tests like everybody else. They're going to do everything everybody else does anyways. And so there's accommodations, there's modifications, there's things we have to do. And so our goal is to, as they grow, to take as much away as possible. And so by the time they're a senior, they are really exactly where we think they should be.
That's excellent. Coach, you also look for ways to involve younger folks to participate in high school events. How do you approach that outreach, or how do you do that?
When you first come to this profession as a coach, you look for guys that can play the game. And as you get older, you realize that there's so many more important things than just whether you can play or not play. And so, like for us baseball-wise, we try to find jobs for everybody. We want a kid who can run the speaker, a guy that cheers in the dugout, a guy that can film, a guy just to be a part of our program, and all those guys are part of our program, make our program. It's easy to look up and one sitting over here, Cash Morgan and my son JJ, and say, they're so much more important because they can play. Well, they're not more important. They just got a little different gift than somebody else has, And so what we've tried to do here in Collinsville is just make everybody important, no matter what their job is. And I think we've done such a good job of that. Baseball-wise, we had about 22, 23 kids a part of the program. Only 9 can play. Wow. But 23 traveled us by the time the year was over, and everybody was important. Like, we wouldn't be where we're at today without the guy who can cheer in the dugout. Right. And so we've tried to make sure everybody's important, everybody's brought into our program, and they have a reason to be here.
That's excellent. If you were wanting to impart one piece of wisdom to all of your students, what would you like to leave with them?
I think more than anything, everybody's important, in their own way. I think that's the part for me is everybody has something that's great and everybody has something that's not great, and mine is find what's best in everybody and try to just see what's best in them. And I think if you do that, and if everybody would do that, our life would be a whole lot happier and people would be a little more kind to each other.
Amen to that. Well, on behalf of K10 Television and the Texoma Chevy dealers, we'd like to congratulate once again our Golden Apple Award winner of the week, Derrick Jenkins. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.